enemy team wants to dive. And we see the Wukong, we see the Camille. We can expect a fair amount of dive at least. Now, the good thing is that the Jhin, the Rumble, the Syndra are all pretty non-committal, so they will not be caught in that CC chain. But when Lyncas is winning matchups.
Yes, and we really haven't been able to look away from mid lane so often, although that root is massive. Supa gets caught up trying to E away, forced to exhaust, Ignite ticking. Really good setup for Vitality.
The slow and the high damage output can be easily end up in a weird situation, but Elyoya will go back in. I think Lyncas coming back with a Sheen isn't the best buy, because keep in mind, at best you're going to get 2 Sheen procs in a long fight. Compared to double Ruby Crystal and a longsword, that's a lot more combat
level
stats.
6 as quickly as possible. Despite MKOI getting the Drake and getting a lot of very positive exchanges on the map, Gold's still very slightly favoring Vitality. Might be more than slightly, as Fleshy gonna kick things off with the hookshot wall dive. Fiesta, unleash power, ignite onto Jojopyun, flash backwards, gets the Q for movement speed, and he's just barely living. That's gotta be frustrating for Vitality. Alvaro and Elyoya need to be careful though. Fiesta, good sidestep on the Zenith Blade. Supa walking up first. Carzzy miles behind, but ready to get involved into the fight. Lyncas exhausted, a lot of armor there to cover him as Elyoya continues to push in onto Fiesta. Knows the Syndra has no ultimate, but can't afford to walk any further. Carzzy getting there in time means MKOI don't really have much of a play.
I think MKOI's map plays, you could theoretically have had your Rumble top here with TP, and if you want to contest this Drake, he can then TP down. But because you have the Ghost, you really need to make fights happen as a 5-man unit. You can't really play as split. You see, MKOI is playing a very wide game state, while Vitality really needs to try to constrict it a little bit. As now dive comes out there, but the Galio ult I think will just be enough to save him. But Fiesta has to flash out.
Fiesta force flash. Okay! Oh, that last tower shot, that last stick of poison. Not a very climactic first blood, but a first blood MKOI are happy to receive.
I mean, that was disgusting. Jojopyun's damage there, and it really highlights why that first touch is so...
It does feel like a kind of composition where if you just all push your buttons on one person, they'll die.
Absolutely.
Now, I can't promise that you'll win the fight after that. It could be tricky, but Fleshy might not even make it to the fight. Lockdown, layered CC, the miasma there. Carzzy standing behind, but he just doesn't do a damn thing. Second kill over to MKOI. And Vitality are falling apart a bit. That was messy. They didn't have control of the bottom side, and now it's Carzzy who looks to be next on the list. Flash forward, Zenith Blade cleanse out, but now the exhaust is going. They're debating if they can go for anything else. They will respect the potential roam there as they lost sight on Fiesta.
Well, I will say Carzzy is getting a lot of value out of his flash. He's using it every single time it's off cooldown, so that's kudos to him at least. If you need a silver lining.
Contest this Herald. However, Myrwn has a TP. Nako at least has his role quest completed, so will be allowed to join the fight. And this could still be an angle for Vitality.
I mean, the game is quite even. Everyone has really got that first item, so gold lead doesn't really matter. The fact that MKOI is up.
Clone, split. Lyncas immediately going to go for the whirlwind, but he's already been locked up. They found the real target. Jojopyun's just on the chase. Q flash forward, coming in from Elyoya.
They're just
Fleshy running away.
Every single time Vitality pulls the trigger, MKOI players just walk away and they get everything they want.
1v1 in the bottom lane was going in the favor of Nako. He has already used the equalizer. Will force the flash out of Myrwn. So that's the silver lining. Vitality are down to clown. They're down to fight, man.
I mean, Dragon is up bot side, but we are 5-manning the Gromp. I respect it.
They really don't like that Gromp. Or Lyncas, apparently, as Lyncas is in trouble now. Carzzy winning over the wall. Oh, I don't think Alvaro wanted that one. Now he's a little bit too far. In enemy territory, the root is there. Like MKOI, will they leave a man behind? They probably should. Oh, nasty sidestep from Alvaro. Ulti shield now coming in, giving a little bit more. Lyncas still locked up. There's no follow-up damage, so he will just die. But Myrwn trying to chase down Fleshy. Supa can't land a Q. Fleshy a little bit too clean with it. 4-shot. This is getting bad really fast. This is great for Vitality. Supa finally able to go over the wall. Lyncas now going to fall. The equalizer not enough. Fleshy debating if he can go in again. Hookshot EQ. Supa. Ooh. Remember, he's firing mostly blind there. I don't think that ward gives him quite perfect vision. The Drake still looks like it's going to go in favor of MKOI. Reminiscent of that, and that it feels like the team has the same idea and are working well to execute it.
I really want Vitality to implement the Rumble a little bit more in these fights.
Lock up there. Ulti coming in from Myrwn. Lyncas and Carzzy already on the retreat. Well, it's retreat. I said retweet.
Maybe something's happening there. We said we want the Vitality to implement the Rumble more. Now Jojopyun caught out.
Flashed away. Fleshy on the chase. Can try to lock him in the Thunderdome. Fiesta coming in from behind. Jojopyun still living for quite a long time here. Hoping to take down Fiesta. Good pick for Vitality. A lot of ultis used, but well worth it to take down Joe. Some value there at the very least. All right, top lane tier 1 going down, but Myrwn's already moving in. Maybe hoping to find an exit kill.
Yeah, looking for Lyncas here. Has to flash.
A minute until Soul. So if they find a kill on Lyncas here, that's it for the Dragon Soul. Lyncas now running for dear life. Warrior Trickster out, but now the chase comes in, the point and click. It's all too easy for MKOI. The absolute worst possible scenario for Vitality is they lose their jungler.
Monkey see, monkey do, monkey die. As now MKOI might turn to the Baron instead. Maybe don't even care about the soul, but now Jojopyun is against on mid lane. Just gonna be a stun maybe.
Initial starts the pick. Follow-up is there from Fleshy, but now Myrwn's on the way in. That magic damage shield keeping Jojo standing. It's all falling apart. Carzzy is dead as well. Vitality looking loose, looking scared, looking messy as MKOI take their sweet time. They pick off Fleshy. They're debating if they want to go for another fight, but I think the Soul might feel a little bit better. 7 seconds left on Lyncas.
Decision to go for the Soul here. But once again, Vitality pushed their buttons, but at what cost? They didn't find anything. I think Fleshy found a good denial of the Petrifying Gaze from Jojo, but they didn't have the damage or the people to kill him in time. I don't think the Equalizer came down on him. Because now Nako has that ultimate, really wants to find something, dodge some skill shots, get some poke damage, because if they get this dragon, it is very tough for Vitality to play the game.
Supa has lost some HP, but Fiesta is without ultimate, has Protobell, has the flash, finds the initial stun. Myrwn now in trouble as Nako pushes up. Aftershock gonna fade. Myrwn, nice moves, but the burn should just finish him off. But Nako, the flash into the enemy team. He does connect the Equalizer onto 3. It's a decent amount of chip damage, and it might push MKOI back enough to stop the play, but now it's a flash out from Fiesta. Deadly Flourish doesn't connect. Fleshy, hook shot, the wall dive, not quite in time. Exhaust already there, Fleshy about to drop. Lyncas retreating, and once again, MKOI have taken a favorable exchange. 2 for 1 in their favor. Nako and Fleshy fall in exchange for Myrwn, and now it's just going to be sole point for the side of MKOI.
Yeah, I don't think Lyncas can get into that pit and steal it. It would require a miracle for them to deny this dragon, but it might be looking.
Lyncas, we're not going to get it. Cloud Drake, Cloud Soul for MKOI. Nako full focusing on that single kill instead of backing up.
Yeah, I mean, what you can do there is you take the big chunk on the Galio and use the fact that you are a 2-item rumble, almost full HP. They don't have a top laner and then walk into that river. Maybe some magic can happen, but right now you're just going to give this Baron. They're trying to get some kind of cross-map on bot, but I think Myrwn is going to TP down there and just clear out that wave with that Hollow Radiance.
And you can hear the once raucous arena is dead quiet.
They're not enjoying this that much.
Ain't nobody in this house excited about MKOI kicking the hell out of Vitality. And they're going to be extra not excited when Jojopyun comes out of that bush and kills Carzzy, who's dead. Wow. Okay. Folks, I'd love to give it a little more sauce, but there's not a lot of sauce to be had here. They're just getting run down. Nako running out to safety. Knockup just barely clipping him. And he's going to be dead because every single piece of CC in the world is available to MKOI. And it's making it so easy for them to push this lead. When they have CC. I don't want to see another Nafiri Karma.
Nafiri Karma Mordecai didn't hit it for you. It's now Jojo.
Cloud Soul Jojopyun. Should be impossible for Lyncas to get away. It is. It's Jojopyun now on a rampage. It's a 7K gold lead. And remember, the early stages looked close, but it was on MKOI to weather the storm of what a Camille can do, of where she can go in the early game. And they really did a good job. It was that single trade in the bot lane. Just really limited Vitality in this game. MKOI are just walking on a victory march, folks.
We're going to have to see a last stand here soon from Vitality. You need to find some kind of fight. Maybe a pick onto Myrwn is the thing you need. Maybe if you flash onto Jojo who doesn't have flash. Right now, the game is falling apart. You need to take charge of it.
Onto Jojo. Immediate combo comes in. Jojo able to get some CC down, but Myrwn's ulti keeps him standing. The movement speed steroid from Cloud is disgusting. All of Vitality running. That's all they had in the tank, and it wasn't enough to even find a single kill. Lyncas dead. Carzzy dead. Fiesta and Fleshy doing what they can to hold the line as Nako steps out of base. Don't know where Nako is going. He's just walking away to make sure he can fully recall. That's respectable. Will heal right back up when he gets there. MKOI poised to end it. Refused to hold the wooden spoon. Determined to pass it to the side of Vitality as Fleshy. No agency, no chance to make a play. Alvaro goes in one more time, and Fiesta going to drop down yet again. MKOI absolutely the better team from start to finish in game 1 as they move up in the series.
And Nako once again has to stare at his Nexus fall while all his teammates lie dead on the ground. Tough game from Vitality. I really want to see more from them in this game too. I really need to see this team wake up because right now they are sleeping.
I agree. We need to see more, and it's one of those games where it's like, I don't know what it is, but I hope they have a strong idea. I hope they make it clear to us because it feels like everything was falling apart. But we've said what we have to say. Let's see what the desk has cooked up when it comes to talking about this game.
Yeah, we got a special desk as well because Froggen is joining us together with Odo to talk about this absolute shellac.